Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Lost and alone and just needing to tell my story. I started reading this sub a year ago when I found out my wife was having an affair. We have been married 8 years, and have a 6-year-old son. While I never posted out of shame and embarrassment, it helped me a lot and has continued to do so since then. At the time I found she was having multiple emotional affairs and sexting with men online, went out on a date with one that was local but claims to have not done anything, and flew to another city to visit a friend, which I found out was an excuse to hook up with someone. It was hard, and I forgave her and I thought we were moving on. One of the conditions I had was that she had to cut contact with those people, and stop using her preferred platform for finding these men, Kik. We were in marriage counseling for about 8 months until every session turned into how I should be okay with her resuming contact with those men and using Kik again, and that I should trust her. I wasn't okay with it, refused to be okay with it, so the therapist dropped me. My wife still sees her weekly for individual. These things did end up happening, and I trusted her at the time, but I was wrong. About a month ago she started acting strange, so I lied and told her I know what's going on, please just tell me. She admitted she was involved in another online affair. She told me she had been spending her time sending nudes to guys on Kik again and was planning meetups. She asked me for an open marriage. I said no. She refused to end what she was doing. I spent the last month trying to come to grips with that and was starting to at least accept this. At least I still had her at all, and had my family. Then 2 days ago things were as normal, and I got a random message of my wife's naked body and saying she should be more careful who she sends nudes to. I showed her and she flipped out. Instantly she accused me of buying a new phone to send myself the messages, and of harassing her online for days about her nudes. I don't know what happened to her or why she thinks I did anything. She asked to look at my phone and checked everything including Google activity logs, but since there was nothing, decided I had a second phone. She called me insane, took our son and left to stay with her sister. I still don't know who sent it or how they got my contact info. They got my name wrong, but if you know my wife's info, it's not hard to find me from that. Since then she has moved all of her and my son's things out of our house, won't let me see him, and has made it clear we are done. I'm just sitting here now in an empty house that was once our home just days ago, feeling utterly and entirely lost and just feeling like I can't go on. Just wanting to see my son, and have my wife back. I would have agreed to her open marriage idea a million times over if I had known this would happen. If I said no. I have no family here, no social structure or anything. My entire life has been us. I feel like my world has ended overnight, or I'm having some horrible nightmare. I just don't know what to do, and feel like I can't make it another minute. My entire life was my family, and now that I am sitting alone in this empty house with not a soul in the world to talk to, I just feel things I can't describe. I just needed to talk to another human, and just being able to tell this to anyone helps me feel not so alone and hopeless, so thank you for reading this. Here are some of the best comments from our community. What she is doing is gaslighting. It's manipulation. It's your fault how she cheats, lies, and that you caught her yet again. She has proven to you that she will always cheat on you. You need to work on yourself, respect and image. This is emotional and psychological abuse. My wife did the same thing and even sat through counseling and lied, making it all my fault and degrading me for not trusting her, all the while texting other men saying how she missed the way they tasted and planning hookups. Stop being her doormat. Best of luck, and get a lawyer to at least start protecting yourself. Judges don't look too kindly on parental alienation. Focus on that. She was looking for any excuse to leave. You really need to see a good therapist. Your last one was shit. Your ex has serious mental problems that are not easily resolved. But you have some serious codependency issues to let it go for so long as if it was okay. Your marriage was failing at a rapid pace and you were unable to save it and made the wrong moves. Hey up. It is so alarming and insane what these cheaters do to the betrayed. Your home may be empty, but before it was full of lies. She is going to mess up. Someone obviously knows her enough to have found you to send those to. Your therapist was complete shit. Do you have screenshots of her behavior? You need to file immediately for custody. It's time to stop thinking about her. She is a danger to your child. Revolving cast of men. One could be a serial killer, for goodness sakes. Prot to your child. That is who you have a duty to. Why do some people have to be so fucking nasty? Very sorry you are going through this. Get those lawyers rolling ASAP. You have rights to your child. She's gone, my man. If you're smart, she will stay that way. Grab a hold of family/friends to help support you in this. You need some of that. This is a great place to vent, but know you'll receive a lot of tough love here. This sub doesn't like a person that's not willing to stand up to these pieces of shit. So please, stand up. You have nothing to lose at this point and everything to gain. Stand up for yourself and your kid. Divorce her and end this chapter of your life and open a new one with someone who will love and respect you. She is not the same wife who you loved and married long back ago. You deserve better than a cheating wife. Be a man, not a doormat, and don't you take her back. Look after yourself and your kid only. Be strong for him. Be the father that he refused to be, a doormat, and stand it up for him. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.